also have some tape if you want help on bike.
Check, check. Hello, good morning. If you're here for our TA family ride for Brooklyn's first ever Summer Streets, please gather around. We're going to get going in a minute if you want to gather around. And also, please keep the passage clear for people who are passing by. All right, turned out to be a gorgeous day. We have a few more days before we have to go back to school, right? So it's a great way to celebrate the end of summer and the first ever Brooklyn Summer Streets. Woo! Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathy, and the Brooklyn organizer for Transportation Alternatives. For those of you who may not be familiar with TA, we advocate for safer streets across New York City, and our Brooklyn Activist Committee fights for safer streets in Brooklyn. It's made up of neighbors, volunteers like yourselves, and we welcome you to get involved. We're here today because it's Brooklyn's first ever Summer Streets, where the street is car-free and it's for people. We love Summer Streets because we can safely enjoy the streets. And we want more ways to enjoy the streets. We want more open streets. Woo! We want a safer way. We want safe streets to bike to school. We want more pedestrian plazas. We want more protected bike lanes. We want more dedicated bus lanes. More access to city bike in Flatbush and Crown Heights and beyond. And what else do we want? Doug, what do we want?
More bikes.
Yes, more biking to school. So we want more safety improvements like DOT has promised on Eastern Parkway. We've heard about improvements that they have promised on here that we need to see, right? We need to see fewer crashes. We need to see traffic calming across Brooklyn. And yes, and so why do we want this? Because streets are for people.
Yeah.
Whose streets?
Woo!
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Chris, whose streets?
Our streets.
Okay.
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Woo! Yes. So if you want to learn more about Streets for People, I hope you'll check out our table and learn about our campaigns to make Grand Army safer, create Flatbush Streets for People, to fix Fourth Avenue. Woo! Okay, these are all campaigns that are led by neighbors to improve safety on our streets and ensure that our streets are for people just like they are today here on Eastern Parkway. So, welcome everyone. Woo! Now, I'm going to turn the program over to our safety marshal, Captain Hal Sheffrey, who is going to describe the route and the ride and make sure that we have a good time safely. Please welcome Hal, one of our TABK leaders.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. All right, I'll keep it short and brief. We're going to have a really safe ride together. We're going to move like an amoeba, slow and steady and safely. Anybody you see in a vest, orange vest, they're going to be the eyes and ears for the group collectively. We're going to roll down Eastern Parkway, 2.5 miles one way, 2.5 miles back. We're going to obey any traffic crossing sign that we see. These people are volunteers from the DOT. There are some crossings along the way. We're going to be really mindful of pedestrians because we're an amoeba and there are other people not here for the TABK ride. We're going to slowly, move around them collectively. I'm going to be very vocal. I'll be at the front. There's going to be a lot of marshals on the side and in the back to sweep everybody through. If there are any questions along the way, we're going to be stopped. You can ask me anything. And the last thing is please use your imagination on today's ride to imagine what Eastern Parkway could be like if there were no cars, if there was better infrastructure. Ride safe, have fun. We're going to bear to the left. Bear to the left.
If you didn't get a pinwheel, we'd be happy to put them on your bikes. And also, after the race, it's definitely not a race, after the ride, the slow and easy ride, we have some buttons, I Bike Brooklyn buttons and stickers for everyone. So we can kind of gather around back here. We'll also be cheering you on as you come back to Grand Army Plaza. So, okay, we'll be meeting this direction, and we'll be wheels down in a minute. And look for Hal, who will be at the front. Okay, let's ride. Oh, yeah. You want to go? Sure.
And if you need to pump your bike, we have a bike pump here. It works with both Presta and Trader valves. You just stick it on and pull the lever back, so everyone can be good to go.
Thank you, Liz. And Liz is the campaign lead for our Flatbush Streets for People campaign. And also, I just need to take 1 minute to shout out some activists and advocates for safe streets. I want to shout out Brian Howell and Sam Anderson, are the chairs of our Brooklyn Activist Committee. Woo! And volunteers like Alex, Hal, Liz, Matt, Caleb. There's so many other folks here. Tori. Lewis. Who else? Many others. Yes, Caleb. And also advocates like Doug Gordon and Mike Lyden. Who else do we have here? So talk to any of us about how you can advocate for safe streets in Brooklyn. Okay, let's roll.